Hello everyone. Today we will discuss very important part of the linguistic portion within 5 minutes cover only one-liners questions. So let's start. Scientific study of any language is called linguistic. Linguistics is a combination of two Latin words, lingua and istics. Level of linguistics: phonemes, morphology, syntax, semantics. Smallest meaningful unit of a sound is a phoneme. Next, study of word formation is a morphology. Next, study of sentence formation is called syntax. Next, studying the physiology of the speech is called phonetics. Phonetics has three main dimensions: acoustic, articulatory, auditory. Study the semantic relationship between sounds within the grammar of a language is called a phonology. Smallest unit of word formation is called morpheme. Two types of morphemes. First, free and bound morphemes. Two types of free morphemes: lexical and grammatical meaning. Three types of bound morphemes: prefix, infix, and suffix. Bound morphemes that are attached before the root morphemes is called prefix. Bound morphemes that are attached within the root morphemes is called infix. Bound morphemes that are attached after the root morphemes is called suffix. Suffix has two types. First, inflectional and derivational. Suffix which close the boundary of a word is called inflectional suffix. For example, as es, d, nad, add at the end of the word. So next, suffix which may or may allow the word for further attachment is called derivational suffix, used within noun, adjective, and adverb.
Hello everyone, this is the part 2 of the linguistic one-liner question. In this video, I have covered most important linguistic question answer. So let's start. Lingua and the parole linguistics concept was given by Ferdinand De Saussure. Basic unit of lingua is called sign. Concrete use of language is called parole. Concept of competence and the performance given by Noam Chomsky. Next, the study of system rules is called competence. Next, the study of actually use of language in real life situation is called performance. Next, four types of communicative competence: linguistics, sociolinguistic, discourse, and strategic. Next, knowledge of grammar and language is called linguistics competence. Next, knowledge of norms of the society is called sociolinguistics competence. Next, knowledge of meaning of flexes is called discourse competence. Next, knowledge to over and over the misunderstanding for meanings during discussion called strategic competence. Next, the study of language variation and how varieties of languages are formed is called sociolinguistics. Next, a particular form of a language which is peculiar to a specific region or a social group is called dialect. Next, a mark on a letter, on word, indicating pitch stress or the quality of a vowel is called accent. Next, developed for some practical purposes such as the trading is called pidgin. Next, refers to a pidgin language which has become the mother language of speech community is called Creole. Next, variation in language used in different fields of law, religion, science and sports is called register. Next, ability of an individual or a member of a community to use two languages effectively is called bilingual. Next, being able to speak only a single language is called monolingual. Next, the practice of moving back or forth between two languages or between two dialects or two registers of a same language is called code switching. Next, the speech habits peculiar to a particular person is called idiolect. Next, a common language between speakers whose native languages are different is called lingua franca. Next, when there is vibration in the vocal cords is called voiced sounds. Next, when there is no sound in the vocal cord is called voiceless sounds. Next, active parts are lips is called bilabial. Next, upper teeth and lower lips is called labiodenta. Next, upper teeth ridge and front of tongue is called alveolar. Next, hard palate and tongue is called palatal. Soft palate and back of the tongue is called Velar Sounds. Complete blocking of air stream is called stop. Next, block of air stream and a little opening is called fricatives. Next, combined stop and combined releasing is called affricative. Next, possible pattern in a syllable is called consonant cluster. Next, one of closely related set of speech sounds is called allophone. Next, actually formed used as part of a word representing one version of a morpheme is called morph. Next, a vowel containing sound which is produced with single chest pulse is called syllable. Next, the consonant before the vowel is called onset. Next, vowel is called nucleus. Next, the consonant after the vowel is called coda. Next, syllable with no coda is called open syllable. Next, syllable with no onset is called closed syllable. Next, the possible pattern in a syllable is called consonant cluster. If you want to get more this type of video, then you can subscribe my channel. Till then, okay, bye. See you soon.
Next question. A situation where high variety of a language is used in formal situation and low variety for informal is called diglossia. Next, the process of using lexemes of other language while communicating in specific language is called code mixing. Next, study of dialects is called dialectology. Next, a line on a map separating two areas in which particular linguistics features dialects are used is called isoglosses. Next, the study of language in social context is called sociolinguistics. Next, rise and the fall of the pitch of the voice in speaking is called intonation. Next, the words which are pronounced alike but have different spellings, meaning and the reasons is called homophones. Next, when meaning of one form is included in the meaning of another, the relationship is called hyponymy. Next, association of lexical item with other items is called collocation. Next, writing part. A way of writing in which a picture, a drawing of one object is used to represent the object is called pictographs. Next, a way of writing in which a symbol represents some concept is called ideograms. Next, a way of writing in which each symbol represents a word are called logogram. Next, a way of writing in which pictorial representation of an object is used to indicate the sound of the word for that object is called Rebus Writing. Next, combination of two letters representing the single sound, PH sound F, is called digraph. Next question, word formation related. New word based on the name of a person or a place is called eponymies. Next, new word from the other language. For example, sofa from Arabic language is called borrowing. Next, making a word by joining two separate words. Class plus room. One word is classroom is called compounding. Next, combination of two forms by taking the parts from mother words. For example, mother plus hotel, motel is called blending. Next, shortening the syllable. For example, advertisement, use ad is called clipping. Next, reducing a word to make a new word. Donate to donation is called back formation. Next, changing a function of a verb without reduction. For example, take over, one word take over is called conversion. Next, a new word formation by initial word. For example, compact disc made a CD is called acronym. Next, study of the mental aspects of the language and the speech is called psycholinguistics. Next question, based on grammar. The study of structure of phrases and sentence, their rules and functions is called grammar. Now we reach at the end of this session. Share and subscribe my channel and write a comment in the comment box. See you soon. Till then, bye.